Hello everybody, I am once again filming with a big ass ring light in my face and it just like feels like a different vibe all the time, but I got the candles in the back for like the good vibes, and I got the big ass light for the professional vibes, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let's just get into the video. Hey everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda and I create lifestyle, college, and entrepreneurship content on this YouTube channel, and I hope you guys stick around, join the fam, join the squad. We would love to have you here. So welcome to today's video. As you can probably see by the title, we're going to be talking about applications, college, what you need, and I really worked hard on this video and like coming up with the different apps, categorizing them and everything, and I feel like this is really essential for any college student, but it can also relate to like high school, maybe even like people working. Like it can relate to a lot of different things. I have a focus more on like college and university just because that's what my channel is about right now, but you can use this for literally anything mostly. So I've had to split the sections into organization apps, productivity apps, usage in class or school, and then some mental health apps because I think those are equally as important as regular schmegular things. So these apps all have to do with organization and productivity, using them in school and mental health, because I feel like college is not only like what you do in school, but it's also about being productive. It's about being organized. It's about making sure your mental health is good. Like it encompasses a lot of things, and I wanted to incorporate apps for like different things within college. So we're going to start off with organization. Organization is mainly just like being organized, getting your shit done, planning, and all those things. So the first app that I think is like a must-have, and I really don't know how people live without it, is Google Calendar. I'm gonna show you guys my Google Calendar January because I don't really want to show what's on my calendar right now because there's some things that are like kind of private, you know, like I don't want you to know where I'm staying at and stuff. So this is what Google Calendar looks like. You can split it up from months, weeks, 3 days, or your daily things. I obviously don't really have anything planned in January yet because it's far, but let's say I have something January 5th. So I can do January 5th, and then I could put either a goal, reminder, task, or an event. So let's say I have an event that day. I have comms 460 assignment due, and it's due at 11:59. So I'll put 11:55 p.m. I have that due. Okay, so I have my comms 360 assignment due that day, so I add it to my calendar, and then it is there. So if I go back to the monthly view, you can see it right there. I like to color code my things sometimes, so like for different classes, I have different colors. If it's social media work, I have different colors. If it's for school, I have different colors, so you kind of get the gist of it. If I did not have my Google Calendar, I really, like, I'm telling you, I would be lost. Like, I don't know what I would do. I don't know how it would function. I don't know how I would get my shit done. Like, I'm telling you, Google Calendar has saved my life in many ways, and I don't know how I lived without it before. I really, like, I can't picture how I lived without it before, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. So Google Calendar is definitely one of my #1 apps for organization. And the next one is called Cascade. It is a free app. Also, Google Calendar is also free, but Cascade is also free. It's a app that you can use on your computer. So I'm going to show you guys on my computer in a second. But basically, Cascade is to chat, organize, and get things done. Cascade is the all-in-one collaboration platform for remote teams. Unleash your team productivity with checklists, mind maps, and more. Cascade can be used by individuals or teams. So for us, it would probably be individuals. At home or at work or anywhere. Automatic syncing means your data are always up to date on every device. Cascade gives your team superpowers. So the features that it has is create beautiful task lists, notes, and outlines, share and collaborate with others instantly, invite and add team members to workspaces, chat and work together in real time, create unlimited nested outlines, easy one-tap editing projects, tag projects, to organize and prioritize, assign projects to multiple team members, real-time syncing across your phone, tablet, and computer, beautiful and minimal interface, elegantly simple and free to use. So if we open up my computer right here and we go to Cascade on it, but it's so cool because you have like bullet journals, so like they're already like kind of pre-made for you. You have personal trackers, you have teamwork lists, all these things. So if I can start a blank project and I can do YouTube, if I could type, that'd be cute. So YouTube. So my first task would to be film 15 college apps you need video. Edit 15 college apps you need video. Then we would also have post, upload video, and get ready for posting. So you can see this is cute. You can also add a little picture, and then I can add a block. So I don't know, another checklist for something else with YouTube. Like, it's really cute. It's also color coded, and if you are working by yourself or you're working with a team, this is a really cool app to have. So it's called Cascade, and you can get it for free on the App Store. The next one is Notion. So I don't personally use Notion, and I've never really been a Notion kind of girl, but so many people I know use Notion. So Notion helps users schedule tasks, manage files, save documents, set reminders, keep agendas, organize your work. Notion allows writing and pasting equations in the form of blocks or inline, as it supports LaTeX. I don't really know what that means. So Notion is free. You can get a personal plan for $4 a month, a team plan at $8 a month, and an enterprise plan at $20 per month. So Notion is basically just a place, kind of like Cascade actually, but it's a website, and it's kind of more, a lot of content creators use it. I didn't like the layout so much. You can also have things that are like to do, in progress, done, kind of like a wave type of thing, but I just personally just didn't like how it looked, and I could never really get into it myself and really use and love the website. So Notion is something that a lot of people recommend and use. I don't use it, but that's something that you guys can check out because we all have different preferences. The next one is Google Drive. So I use my Google Drive for everything. So you get 5 gigabytes free, I believe. I purchased the bigger plan because I do a lot of my work on there. So I have some of my schoolwork on there. I have some of my freelance work on there. Google Drive is just a beautiful place. So like any Google Sheets, any Google Docs you use, you can save directly on your Google Drive. I also use my Google Drive to send files to like people that I'm working with and have people send me files. So Google Drive is honestly just a must-have, especially if you have a phone, tablet, iPad, laptop, and you want to like have access to everything everywhere. Google Drive is a really key thing to have. And especially in school when you're working on projects, if you have to send people stuff, sometimes Facebook doesn't allow you to send certain number of files. So Google Drive can be like your alternate thing to use for that. So 100% get Google Drive if you don't have it already. I don't know how you function. I don't know. And the last one is called Minimalist. Minimalist is an application I have on my iPhone. So you can see it right here. I just did this little mock-up one. So I wrote out like a list I have, and you can actually add it as a widget. So I did that here. So to do, and then I have edit YouTube video, discussion board, question that I have to do for class, and film YouTube video. So it shows me like a little overview of my board, but then when I come here, I can see more of it. What's cool about it is if you click on it, you can do Pomodoro method, which is something that a lot of people bring up to me. So it's 25 minutes, and I would only do this for 25 minutes and then not do anything else until the clock is done. So that's the Pomodoro method or something like that. I've never really done it. But when you're done something, you just swipe it to the side and it crosses it off for you. So I just swipe all of them to the side, even though I didn't do all of them. But that's cute. And then when you go to your widget, there's nothing left because you have nothing to do. So I thought it was a cool app. So you would pull down to add more things. So I don't know, get upload ready for tomorrow. When I go back, I have that on my little widget. So I thought that was a cool app, and it's something that I recently downloaded, and I just like having it as a widget because then I can go to the board and be like, oh, like I have to do this. Or like sometimes I'm swiping on my phone, I'm like, oh shit, like I need to do that, I forgot. That's what I'd like to have there. So moving on to productivity. The first thing I have is Momentum. So Momentum is going to be on my computer. So it's basically a extension on Google Chrome. So if you're a Chrome user, you are able to get this extension. I'm going to show you guys. Oopsies. Okay, so this is Momentum. Breathe life into your browser. I like having mantras actually. That'll be fun. Focus. So it has daily focus, to-do lists, and links. And then do more with plus, but we're not going to do that now. So it is currently 7:39 p.m. It says, good evening, Amanda. What is your main focus today? Filming a YouTube video. That is my main focus. So today, then after you can put that, and then you have that as like kind of your desktop background, and it'll show you what your main focus is of the day. So if you have an assignment due, if you have work to do, whatever it may be. So mine is filming a YouTube video. And at the bottom, you can see there's a little quote. It says, when you see a person without a smile, give them one of yours. Then it says kind of like the temperature. And at the side, you can actually add links, which I'm not going to do. I don't know, it's just a cute little thing, and the background changes on its own. So it's just kind of like a desktop saver, but it also shows you what you should be thinking about and what's on your mind and what you gotta get done for the day. So this is productivity. If you upgrade to the plus, you can have the Pomodoro method on there. And I think it's just important to have things in the background to remind you what you gotta do. So that's an app that that's a website that I've started using. The next app is called Forest. It's another Google Chrome extension. I'm going to show you guys it. It's actually super cute. I don't know how much people would use this, but I'm going to show you it anyways. So it's this little thing in the corner. You could see that it says click the tree to start planting. So now there's going to be the 25-minute timer. So this is the Pomodoro method, but in a cuter and more fun way. So basically, let's say I have an assignment to do. This, I can turn it on and the tree will start growing, and you can block list stuff. So if you don't want to go on Instagram, you don't want to go on YouTube, you don't want to go on certain sites, you block list them so that for the 25 minutes, like, it actually block you from going on it. And if you do go on it, the plant or the tree that you have will die, which is very, very sad, and we don't want the plant to die. So this is kind of more like a game or like a brain way of like making you stay focused on your task and doing what you gotta do. So it gives you little keep up the good work things, so little motivational things to look at. So that's kind of what Forest is. I found this app and I was like, this is damn cute. I need it. I like to have that on my computer too. So the next ones are usage in class. So not all of these I'm going to show you, but Kahoot is actually a website where you can make games and quizzes. Say you're studying with a group of people, you can go on Kahoot and make a little trivia game for you guys to study together. I think it's fun. I've done it for like funner games, but I think you can incorporate it into schoolwork. So if you have a test coming up, you can make little questions and then you can all play together. And it's kind of like when you use flashcards and make questions and you have the answer on the back, but like a more sustainable way, but also fun and interactive way. We also got Grammarly. Grammarly is something that I've been using for a while because I have the worst grammar and spelling mistakes ever. A lot of my teachers are like, Amanda, you have spelling mistakes everywhere, and my brain can't see them. So downloading Grammarly, it's free, and you can basically just have it reread your papers for you, and it'll tell you all the mistakes you have, and like you can go back and fix them, or like they can fix them for you. You always see the Grammarly literally YouTube ads, but trust me, it's one of the ads that you should make catch your eye. So I would definitely check out Grammarly. There's also GoodNotes that is on iPad. So I have it on my iPad here. So I have my GoodNotes on my iPad right in this section. So when I click on it, that's cute. I have my little road to 10K thing, which actually, let me fill out the 8.3K because we hit 8.3K today on our road to 10K. So while we're doing that, let me fill this out. But this is GoodNotes. You can use it for literally anything. As you can see, I'm literally made a little countdown to 10K, but you can do notebooks for anything. So let's do a notebook. You can either pick simple cover or paper cover, and then you have endless options. You have blank, dotted paper, square paper, ruled narrow, ruled wide, flashcards, different writing papers, different planners. So you have like endless amount of opportunities with GoodNotes. Let's say I create a new notebook. I can write on it, so I can do like, I don't know, oh my god, my writing, while it's like this, I can make it thicker too. So we're going to do a little bit of thickness. So comms, we're going to do 460 again. Hello, my name is Amanda. Smiley. Oh my god, that was the awful smiley. But as you can see, this is just a really good way to write notes. A lot of people I see in college, university, use an iPad and use GoodNotes instead of having a notebook with them so that they have this all the time with them. They're not using paper as much, and it's just an easier way to write, and it's like smooth glides, and I don't know. I use GoodNotes for a lot of my schoolwork and a lot of my freelance and YouTube work, so highly recommend. Another one is Quizlet. So Quizlet is kind of like Kahoot, but there's already pre-made quizzes on there that you can search up and find quizzes on your classes made by people in like the classes beforehand. Quizlet is just a really good way to quiz yourself. Get yourself ready for that exam, honey. And then we have Canva. Canva I like to use more for like assignments, projects, when you need like pretty visuals or pretty posters or things like that. Canva is free unless you need like there's like certain things that are locked, but Canva is a free website. I use Canva for everything. I use it for my podcast, for my freelance work, for my creative agency that I'm starting. I use Canva for everything. So if you're looking for a way to have like more aesthetically looking papers, aesthetically looking posters, things like that, Canva is your #1 spot for this. And then this leads us into the last thing, which is mental health. So the first app I have is called Headspace. I have a little mental health tab right here, so they're all in there. Headspace. So Headspace is a meditation app. So it says, what's on your mind? So what's on my mind? A lot. Managing everyday anxiety, staying focused. Staying focused is something that I need a lot of help with. So for example, it gives you a little scenario. So imagine a blue sky. Sometimes there might be clouds, but the blue sky is always there. So after you do the meditation, I know I skipped through it, but after you do the meditation, it says, take a moment to check in on yourself. How did the breathing exercise make you feel? So then you'll click very relaxed, tense, very stressed. So I'll just put relaxed. That's good news. Then they have like a little thing that you can listen to for 3-4 minutes, but I'm gonna click maybe later. So yeah, so it has different things. So there's take 5 cleansing breaths, how to ease into the week, stepping out of your cycle, your afternoon lift, all things like that. So if you're into meditation, this app is for you. Another one that we have is called Dalio. So it's like a little diary. So you can customize your emojis. So let's see, I like this one, little tongue out. And then your color scheme. So I like this one. It's kind of like a green color scheme. The next, and then pick things you want to track. So it has social, hobbies, sleep, food, health, better me, chores. So I'd rather do better me because we're focusing on ourselves, honey. So you can have reminders to when you want to write your diary. So let's do 11 p.m. because that's usually when I'm just laying in bed. And then create goals. Okay, drink water because your girl's dehydrated sometimes. So yeah, so today's October 17, 7:50 p.m. My mood, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fun, excited. So then this is your little layout. So it says better me, meditation, kindness, listen. So what have you been up to? Did I meditate? Not really, but I pretended I did for the video. Kindness, I listened to myself. Did I drink water? Yes, I did, honey. And then I can add a note. So today I'm recording a YouTube video about apps. I'm feeling good, fresh, relaxed, safe. So then this is today. So you'll have a track of each diary entry you put in, and you can see like which days you did good, which days you did bad, what you did those days, did you drink water those days, etc., etc. And then the last one we have is Sayana. I believe that's how you say it. Sayana is kind of like a self-help or self-love type of app. So here it says, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Sayana and I'm really happy to meet you. It's so nice to see you here. I'm Sayana and I'm really happy to meet you. Before we begin on this journey, I just want to give you an idea of what it's all about. So, you know, most of the time we think about something and feel different emotions, maybe happy, sad, or anything in between. And sometimes it's tricky to understand what exactly is happening in our minds. Our feelings, both positive and negative, are caused by our thoughts. Therefore, we feel the way we think. So basically, it's just check-ins. We can do these check-ins every single day, and there's different ones. There's also for sleeping, workplace, and things like that. So it's just kind of like a check-in hub where you can check in with yourself, remind yourself how you're feeling, remind yourself the things that you wanted to do for the day and the things you wanted to achieve for the day. So those are the 15 apps that I think every single college student should have. So I'm just going to rename them again. For organization, we have Google Calendar, Cascade, Notion, Google Drive, Minimalist. For productivity, we have Momentum and Forest. For usage in class/school, we have Kahoot, Grammarly, GoodNotes, Quizlet, Canva. And then for mental health, we have Headspace, Dalio, and Sayana. So those are the 15 apps that I think are really beneficial for organization, productivity, mental health, and just staying on track of your schoolwork and things like that. So that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to me below. And I would love if you guys can comment some apps that you use, whether it be for school, mental health, productivity, organization, because I love to discover new apps and I love to try new apps out. And I'm sure all of us can learn from one another. So thank you guys so much for watching this video again, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.